ladies and gentlemen, in 2022, Indonesia's total greenhouse gas emissions reached 1.24 gigaton carbon dioxide equivalent, with the energy sector being the second largest contributor, accounting for approximately 40% of the total emission itself. On the other hand, the coal-fired power plants generate a fly ash waste up to 12 million tons in 2021. These two major issues cover innovative and integrated solutions. So, what's the solutions? Hello everyone, my name is Ahdi from Universitas Muhammadiyah Semarang, Indonesia. I'm honored and humble to stand here as student to present my idea with the title ALGANOVA, the renewable energy technology based on the integration of Chlorella Vulgaris and fly ash. Dear the judges, ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia is currently in a critical situation concerning about environmental management. Data from the Worldometer 2023 shows that Indonesia's total carbon dioxide emissions from fossil fuel combustion reached 692.2 million tons in 2022, marking a drastic increase of 80 million tons compared to the previous year. The problem doesn't only revolve around the carbon emission itself, but also extends to industrial waste management. The coal combustion from the coal-fired power plants generates a hazardous waste in the form of the fly ash and bottom ash, reaching 12 million tons in 2021 and projected to increase to 16.2 million tons in 2027. Unfortunately, the utilization rate of fly ash in Indonesia remains very low. Only 12% of the total production, while the rest continues to develop the environment due to its content of hazardous heavy metals. Amid these challenges, Indonesia possesses untapped remarkable potential, namely Chlorella vulgaris microalgae, which are widely distributed in Indonesian waters and easy to cultivate thanks to the tropical climate, are capable of absorbing carbon per liter per day. Interestingly, the fly ash waste, which contains silica and calcium as the main components, can be utilized as a cultivation medium for Chlorella vulgaris. This application can replace up to 70% of the synthetic nutrient requirements. Based on the excessive background and potential, the judges, the authors present ALGANOVA as an innovative solution. ALGANOVA is a technological concept that utilizes the microchlorella vulgaris to produce outputs such as biofuels as an alternative energy source and carbon bricks capable of storing carbon over a long period of time. This concept aims to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions from the coal-fired power plant sector, mitigate the impacts of the climate change, and support the achievement of Indonesia's net zero emission target by 2060. In its implementation, ALGANOVA is supported by various stakeholders, with coal-fired power plant sector as the target market and the community as users of the carbon bricks, thereby contributing significantly to the clean energy transitions. ALGANOVA also supports Sustainable Development Goals number 7 and 13, namely affordable and clean energy and climate action. The ALGANOVA concept works by capturing carbon dioxide exhaust gases from the coal-fired power plants, purifying them through a pre-treatment unit, and channeling them into photobioreactors containing Chlorella vulgaris microalgae cultivated using nutrients derived from fly ash leaching. The microalgae absorb carbon dioxide through photosynthesis, producing biomass, and convert it into biofuel via esterification. Meanwhile, the remaining biomass residue is processed through the pyrolysis technology to become a carbon bricks. This technology is supported by solar panels and IoT-based blinks. So next, to effectively realize the ALGANOVA concept, a structure-based approach over 4 years is required. The first phase is research and development of the technology. The second is pilot project testing. The next is industrial scale implementation. And the last is national expansion to all coal-fired power plants, including product diversification and export. Ladies and gentlemen, based on the engineering calculation conducted, ALGANOVA is capable of absorbing 32.4 kg of carbon dioxide per month while producing 4 liters of biofuel and 4 kg of carbon waste per month. Maybe this is my last speech, and I would say thank you for the opportunities.